Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to another video. It's been a while, I know. I really hope you enjoyed the videos last night that I posted. I've been excited as hell for this game mode, and I have been playing the crap out of it. And now I'm going to tell you my thoughts and opinions of it. Now, do I think this game mode is great? Oh, hell yeah. This game is freaking amazing. The reasons why I like this game mode is it brings back so many freaking memories of the original Battlefront games. Like, so many. It is amazing. Like, how many memories it brought back. I love how they also used the original command posts from the first game as well. They just look so cool. Not only that, the new reinforcements are amazing. They have no problems with them whatsoever. I'll quickly go through their abilities if you didn't know. So their abilities are, for the Arc Trooper, which I prefer. I actually like the Arc Trooper a lot more. Just I feel like his abilities are better. For the Arc Trooper, you got the helmet scanner, which is pretty handy. You got a shock grenade, or shock trap, which is basically like if you gave Lando and the specialist, like, let their two shock abilities had a baby, and that's basically what it is. And then he has a power shot, which is like Princess Leia's power shot with her blaster. And for the droid commander, you have the smoke grenade and the threat vision and the vibro sword. And the vibro sword and threat scanner is pretty handy. The smoke grenade is very situational. I don't really see myself using it very often, except when trying to hide or, you know, quickly screw up the enemy's vision. But personally, it doesn't really help at all. I don't know if enemies can see through it. Probably can. So, I know it's just helpful at times. It's very situational, like I said. And the fact that this entire game mode revolves around capturing command posts and then destroying an enemy ship, it brings back memories of not only the original Battlefront, but also a game that I used to play a lot, called Star Wars Battlefront Elite Squadron, which is still one of my most, it's not my absolute favorite, but it's the one that I played so much because of the ground to space combat. I feel like if that game mode just got remastered on current gen consoles, I feel like that would be the best Battlefront game to exist, hands down. And yeah, so not only, like, the map is pretty good and decent size as well. It's Geonosis, so it's not really anything amazing, and, you know, I'm not like screaming for it, because once you've played a Geonosis map, you've played most of them. There's not a whole lot you can really add on to it, but it's actually still really good. The interiors for the ships are amazing. The interiors are exactly what you expect. If you play on Gary's mod or you watch the Clone Wars, it feels like you're really in those ships. I love how, you know, how pretty much perfect they got it, like the interior. It is so good. And the only problem I've ever had in this entire game mode is when you're transitioning into the ships, which you might see in a little bit, where the transition's a bit weird, where like it's all black and see-through, and other than that, they're just kind of. That's the only problem I've had with this entire game mode, and it's literally a cutscene. So I think I'd take a cutscene problem over gameplay problems. So a quick rundown, if you guys don't know what this game mode is, you grab command posts, build up your tickets until you get 50. You have to board a gunship, and then you go into the enemy ship and destroy it from the inside, and whoever destroys the ship wins. And the attention to detail is amazing. If you destroy one thing on the ship and then you come back to the ground and you fail, the actual ship itself will be on fire and damaged, which I think is really cool. And I really think that this entire game mode was worth the wait. The only sad thing that I have with this game is it's only on one map. That's pretty much it, really. But that makes me excited for when another map comes. Like, that's what makes me excited, is I can't wait for the rebels to get their turn. Like, I love the Clone Wars, but just playing as Darth Vader cutting down rebels is very satisfying. The ARC Trooper versus Droid Commander, like I said earlier, it's really down to a personal preference. I prefer the ARC Trooper personally, just for the move sets. And that's about it, really. Like, it's just the moves are better. The Droid Commander's blaster is so much more handy, though. Like, it's a lot more powerful. But I think the dual wielding is a really cool concept. And I've had quite a few bad teams. And the fun thing about this game mode is that even if you have a bad team, it is still very fun. Of course, having a bad team is not fun, but the game mode still makes it fun in kind of like a charming way, and that's one thing I really have to respect, because like with Galactic Assault, if you have a bad team, it's not amazing. Except when it's your first time playing and you want to see everything. But you'll see what I'm talking about with the gunships enter the ship, and the transition too between maps is not very long. But yeah, see, this is the only problem that I have with the entire thing, is just that one thing. So I think having a problem with a cutscene is very good. All the heroes work very nicely in this map, which I also love that they've only included the Clone Wars heroes. That was one thing that I loved when they had that special event where only Clone Wars heroes were only Era Pacific heroes were available, and that was one thing I really loved, was that. And one thing I love about Battlefront, like the reason why I play these games are also just to be a part of the galaxy. So when basically it feels like I'm in Star Wars, that's something I love, and this is one thing that this game mode, but also this game, captures as well. But we're not here to talk about the entire game. This game mode really does capture that I'm part of the Clone Wars, and I love the inclusion of the 24 bots as well. Even though the bots aren't very freaking smart, they're very stupid, but it's nice to have them there, and it adds a little more liveness to the field. But yeah, the game mode itself is very stable, very fun, and all around it's a really good game mode, and I really wish I could have got it sooner. I'm really excited for the new maps, if they actually make new maps. I'm really The only problem that I've had with the game mode is, yeah, like I said, that one cutscene, and the repetitiveness of the game might get a little boring after a while playing on the same map, but honestly, I probably would take a little while for me to get bored of this game mode. And hopefully soon they keep the, they make new maps, and they'll be amazing. I'm probably, just continuing what I'm saying, but yeah, no, this game mode's really good, and honestly, I feel like there's not really a whole lot they can add to this single map. I hope that we get another map that might add some space, friggin', starfighters into it. That'd be pretty cool, cause that would have been kind of cool, to be honest, to have a couple of ships, but I guess that would also kind of defeat the purpose of capturing command post. But if they don't add starfighters, I'll still be fine with that. But yeah, what do you guys think of this this game mode? I would really love to hear what you guys personally think of it. To me, this game mode is basically perfect, and I will love it, everything about it. From the ground to the whole thing. It's not a it is a pretty perfect game mode, but I was gonna say it's not like the world's most amazing game mode, but to me personally, I think it does its job really nicely, and I love watching. I sometimes love watching other players play, but personally, for me, I can't wait for the rest, and I really wish this was their go-to. Like, Galactic Assault is fun, but if they did this first, I feel like this game would have gotten so much more well-received instead of Galactic Assault, because Galactic Assault is fun, but it kind of, like, all the levels pretty much all have this, pretty much all the same feeling. Yeah, you escort something, and then you take something, and like, it's fun, but basically it gets a little bit boring after a while. But yeah, I would love to know, like I said, I'd love to know what your guys' opinions of this map is, and this game mode. I personally think the Geonosis map it's alright. It's, like I said, it's Geonosis. It's not a lot you can really do with Geonosis, because it's pretty much just a giant wasteland of bareness. But yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm gonna end the recording here, guys. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you're from, guys. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.